Mel Renfro Jr. played for the Dallas Cowboys in the 60s and the 70s. He was an exceptional football player. Made the Pro Bowl and the Hall of Fame. He won the Super Bowl. But Mel was actually an unbelievable track athlete. He's born in Portland, Oregon, my hometown, and in high school, Mel long jumped 24.4 feet in the long jump. That's from there to here, 1959. Now, many of us who are, athletic and from Portland, we believe that Mel Renfro was the best pure athlete to come from the state of Oregon, because that record stood for years and years. No one for 20 plus years went close to 24 feet. 1982, Mel Renfro Jr. popped up on the scene, and everyone said Mel Renfro Jr. is going to break his dad's record. But he went 24.1. He went 24 feet, but he didn't beat that record 24.4. My junior year in high school, I long jumped 23.4. So when the season's over, you sit down with your coach and he says, okay, what's your goal for the next year? What do you want to hit? And I said, well, I want to break Mel Renfro's record. I want to go 24.5. So he looks at me and goes, JJ, that's, nobody's jumped 24.4 in 20 plus years. And long jumpers don't usually improve a whole foot in 1 year. And I said, but coach, I believe that's my potential. He says, okay, go for it. Now came the action. I had to go do something. I did a little bit of this, now it's time to back it up. I started training that summer right away, doing my running, doing my lifting, doing all the hills and all the training. The football season popped up. I went through the football season. Then the football season ended. Typically, track athletes will take the winters, off and rest, play basketball. Not me. I started training right away. Even though I knew the state meet wasn't for 6 or 7, 8, 9 months down the road, I knew what I started doing then, I would not see the results until later. That sound familiar?
Yeah.
Not until later. So, track season begins. Now it's time to put up or shut up. I start long jumping 23.6, 23.8. 23.10. What's really cool about this, the training is starting to pay off because I'm starting to get the results. The results are happening. And the next effect is the belief system starts to really go up. 24.2. I go into the state meet. Let me tell you something. I knew I put in the action. I knew I got the results. My belief system was so high that when I was sitting on the runway for my first long jump, as a long jumper, we used to do all these really cool things when we started. So I'm sitting there like this, and I barrel down the runway, I hit the board, I hung in the air, boom, I hit the landing, and the crowd goes, rah! They just roared. And when I went back, went back to the line, walked off, 24.8. Just went crazy. But let me tell you what happened though. While everyone was all excited, I was sitting there thinking like, wait a minute, 24.8? Because when I got on the runway for my last jump, and my coach was like, JJ, you did it. You hit your potential. You hit the goal. You broke the record. You know what I was saying? 25 feet. 25 feet. 25 feet because my belief system was so high, I felt I could fly. I put in the work, I got the results. I was thinking 25 feet. So I'm running down that runway at full speed. I hit the board, I landed, and the crowd goes, rah! And then they go, oh, because I landed, and then I fell back. And I lost about 9 inches on the jump. But when I came back and I looked at the mark, I went, yes, it was 24.9 3/4. I didn't hit 25, but I crushed my potential. The sad thing is there was a guy in a competition whose goal was to beat me, and he went 24.10 and 1/4. We had the best 2 jumps in the whole nation. The point is, I set the goal, I knew what my potential was, I had to go do it, got the result, my belief system was there, and I hit it. Now let's take this into Shesai. Let me ask the question again. What's your Shesai potential? Give it to me this time. What is it? Yeah, you should be saying nothing lower than ambassador. I mean, my son Dante thinks someday they're going to come up with a title like Emperor. Right now, it's Ambassador. That's what you should believe your potential is. So as you're setting that goal, you got to realize now you got to go do something. You can't just sign up in this business and just think you're going to achieve your goals. You have to put it into action. And you know what those things are. You keep hearing it over and over. Those actions, those things you have to do. And if you're doing those things, what's amazing is you're going to start seeing the results. You're going to see the results in your business. It'll come in the form of, your graphical tree growing, the levels, the multiple levels of growth, your income level starting to move up, the rank advancement, yourself as well as your teammates. And then what starts to happen? Your belief system starts to climb again. And then you become very powerful as a distributor because you become numb to the no. You become numb to the naysayers, all the negative ones. You don't care what they have to say because you know you have something special. You're getting the results. You go to someone and they say, is that network marketing? You're like, yeah, it's network marketing. Maybe it's not right for you. Bye-bye. You don't care. You don't care. You know you have something special. So as you're looking at your business right now, let's take an honest evaluation here. If you're not putting in the action and you're not getting the results, it's not growing, you're not advancing, you have to honestly think about, well, what am I doing or what am I not doing to move my business forward? So let's talk about that. Because it's pretty obvious. If you do it right, it's going to grow. Let's talk about the action. Because, this is not rocket science. You know this stuff. It's been said over and over during this event, so we're going to just highlight them again. What are the action steps you should be taking? Revenue-producing activities. We say it over and over and over again. The activities you need to do on a daily basis consistently to move your business forward. Over and over. I see many distributors listening, but you're not hearing. Because if you're hearing, it's going in here, and you're putting it into action. What are some revenue-producing activities? Give it to me. Phone calls. What else? Prospecting. Follow up. Training your leaders. Developing yourself. Plugging into the system. I mean, the list goes on and on. These are the things you need to be doing on a consistent basis, according to your schedule. Maybe even if you're not full-time, maybe you can devote an hour a day, 2 hours a day, whatever your schedule allows. You have to be consistent in doing these action things. And if you need a little help with the belief system, let me help you out a little bit, because I think Judy Daniels and Mary Christensen did a wonderful job of highlighting these things. But really believing in what you have here is essential to success in Shesai. So we're going to focus on these again, but I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to give it to you from a Shesai perspective. Here they are. These are the areas you really need to focus on. All right. Okay, this is my Dan Martin impersonation. Okay. I got to use them because, when he was showing that Ronnie Lottstock highlights when you guys were all like, woo, I was having flashbacks. Because I was on the other end of some of those hits. So anyway, all right. We have a really good product. This is not a gimmicky product. It's not a Me Too product. It's not a fad, trendy product. It's chocolates. It's been around for 3,500 years. It's not going anywhere. I spoke to someone recently who had a juice, and I couldn't pronounce their ingredient. I said, where'd you get that from? He said, well, a lightning bolt hit a tree and something oozed out, and that's the main ingredient. I was like, huh? We don't have to tell any crazy stories like that. It's chocolate, the best product for our industry. The company. Study the company. Really look at the Brooks family. We have a family-owned company who gets it. They've had the history, they've had the success, and they have the know-how, they have the vision to create chocolate-based products that people need. Not gimmicky products, once again. They're focused on areas where people really need these type of products. Chocolate-based. We have a niche product. Nobody else has it. And they only can get this product through us, our company. Increase your belief system in network marketing. Whether you like it or not, network marketing is here to stay. It started years and years ago. And I'll take a quote from Paula Pritchard's book. I love this. Network marketing direct sales is getting near around 100 billion in sales today. It is more of an accepted form of business strategy. More and more people are gravitating to it. It is a fair system. It's not corporate where you're trying to run over everyone to get to the top. No, it's designed for you to focus on your teammates and allow them to have success, and naturally your goals fall into place. Believe in that. Yourself, you can do this. Anyone can do this. You got to truly believe that you can do this business. You got to take the time to learn the skills and understand the industry, but nobody really has a true advantage. When I was in the NFL, my brother would say, hey, JJ, you know, you have world-class speed. That's why you made it to NFL. Okay, I worked hard and I could catch a football too. But he's right though. It helps when you can outrun everybody that's trying to catch you. In this industry, it's a level playing field. Anyone can do this. Believe in yourself and your ability to do this. And the last one, and this is the big one. Believe in this opportunity. This is an absolutely amazing opportunity. Go do the homework. Look at other network marketing, direct selling businesses out there. People can say what they want, products or whatever. Very successful, millions of distributors. And what do we have? 167,000 distributors, and we have healthy chocolate. This is like, let's say Andrew and Jeanette. It's like Bill Gates and Paul Allen pulling you into the room and saying, hey, I got this software system called Microsoft. You're interested in being a part of it. Or maybe Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight. Hey, come check this out. I'm creating this shoe called Nike. Company, you want to be a part of it. That's basically what you have. You have an opportunity that's rare. You have to grab the opportunity. And the thing that I love to really think about, because I love the product and all that, what gets me excited is that number. Because I know in 2, 3, 4 years or whatever, all of us will be somewhere. Beauty salon, gym, driving down the street or whatever, and you're gonna see something MXI-wise, MXI Stadium, or MXI whatever. You're gonna have one of two reactions. Either you're gonna be, oh, that's that chocolate company, the one that I was involved in, and oh, man, they're huge. Why didn't I take action? Why didn't I do what I needed to do? Or your reaction is going to be a little different. You will be so excited. You will be high-fiving your friends. You will do whatever you can to be so excited that you took action and that you looked for your buddy and said, hey, I did it. I'm so glad I did it. You're looking for your buddy. You're like, hey, nice job. You're so you have, the opportunity you have before you. Stay positive. Have an exciting, fun time doing this, but do whatever you can to go rock your side potential. Can you do that? Yeah. Can you do that? Woo! Can you do that? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Sandy Chambers.